Francis, you zipped over to this island off the coast of Wales this morning. Yeah. Can you tell us what you're doing here?
Well, we're having a slight panic because it's taken much longer to get here than we thought, so we're running about 2 hours behind schedule. Basically, this island is just groaning with archaeology. If you get up in the air and have a look down at it, you can see there are buildings, there are things that look like roundhouses, there are little strings of houses or rooms. There's even signs of a street at one end, and we've got no idea what the date is. So there's been a few finds made, mostly in the 20th century, but they're very vague. They sort of start around 6,000–7,000 BC and then continue right through to the Vikings. And so what we have got to do is to sort out the actual dates that those buildings were used and built. And already our first trenches have come down on buildings on either side of what looks like a street, quite a wide street. It's about sort of almost as wide as a modern town street, sort of nearly 10 meters wide, that sort of thing. And lo and behold, inside those houses and from the walls, we're actually finding pieces of pottery. And the pottery looks quite late to my eye. It's either sort of late Roman, early medieval, possibly even a little bit later. But I'm not an expert on that period, so we'll have to get someone who knows what they're talking about to date them. But I'm very excited because, to be quite honest, I didn't think we were going to get much, because sites in this part of the world very rarely produce lots of finds. That the soils are very acid and it tends to break pottery down, and you just don't find much. But dig a quick hole and in about 4 hours we've already got, I think it's 3 pieces of pottery. So I'm very excited. To be quite honest, I thought for a bit that we were on a hiding to nothing here, that it was going to be so difficult to get the trenches laid out, and then when we did it we probably wouldn't find anything. But we're getting stuff, so if you don't mind, I better get back to the trenches, because I want to keep digging.